what's up, guys? Just want to make a quick video about, like life, timing, and decision making. Now, as time goes by and as our days go by, we have a lot of options and choices we can make day to day. And what I've found is those choices you're making on a day-to-day basis, a lot of them can be habitual, and you're going through those choices day in and day out and doing the same thing over and over again. But it's really when we stop and we allow ourselves to make a different choice, one that's more in the direction of the right thing we think we should be doing, or that we've been advised to do. That's when we see actionable change and results. And I think one of the most important things is not only just changing our decision making, but being receptive to other people's feedback in regards to the decisions we're making. A kind of motto I live by is I like to take advice from people who have a certain thing or a position in life that I like to get to. But at the same time, even people who don't have those things that you want, typically their advice is coming from a truthful place as long as their intentions aren't bad. So what I've noticed in my life is just being able to take that advice from people to change the decision-making process in my day-to-day to reach different results. And I think what this really boils down to is, are you willing to apply a different type of thinking pattern to create a different behavior to get a different result? And I think the thing that prevents a lot of people from doing that is simply fear of change and fear itself. So I see it as, you try something new, you're trying a new decision pattern, kind of like a computer trying to run a new program, and you're going to see the result. Worst case scenario, if it doesn't work out, you can go back to what you were doing. But if you're not satisfied with what's happening in your life right now, what results you're getting, whatever emotion is being created, maybe it's time to step back, reevaluate the decisions you're making in your life, not think about it too much, but then consider making some new choices and new decisions in your life. I know for me, this has been personally beneficial in certain areas of my life, especially when it comes to emotional management, when it comes to my relationships, when it comes to work. It's kind of like looking at some behaviors that haven't been getting the results you've been getting, changing those and trying to get the results that you want to get. What else can I add to this? You know, and a lot of people do know that our thoughts affect our feelings and affect our behavior. And a lot of times we have a lot of thoughts and feelings and beliefs which are very strongly held that are developed in childhood. Now, those thoughts create specific feelings or attach to specific feelings, and that creates specific behavior. A lot of times when we're trying out something new, it might feel weird, it might feel uncomfortable, it might feel like something we're not used to. That's not necessarily a bad sign. Typically discomfort is actually a sign that change is occurring. Some people, myself included, when that discomfort comes, it's kind of like an exhilarating feeling of change, of trying something new. So it's also a way to reframe it, and that's something else to consider. Once again, decision making is a day-to-day thing. If something isn't working the way you want it to, maybe it's time to consider making some different decisions, and discomfort is all part of that growth process of trying new things. Hope you have a great day.